By the time season 3 started rolling around, Miraculous Ladybug's popularity reached new heights. The end of season 2 was highly anticipated and left the fandom wanting more of the show. Season 3 was something. A rather mixed bag. In my opinion, season 3 was by far the worst season. Things felt formulaic and repetitive, and I mean really repetitive. They re-accumatize people and bring back old villains. In this video, I'm going to be doing a soft rewrite of season 3 and give my thoughts on how it could have been better and fresh while still keeping the key moments. Season 2 left off on a high note, so naturally, we'd start season 3 off on a high note. I personally liked Chameleon. It sets up Lila's role more prominently even if she is akumatized again. But in this instance, I don't mind it. But I would like to change the order of the episodes while adding some new episodes that aren't in the season. Having the season start off with a reakumatized person is kind of boring. Let's start with Where Dad. I know it's filler, but it's good filler with a fresh villain and something fans will love. It keeps the formula of the season fresh and exciting. Next, we can do Bakerix. We can have like a mini arc sort of thing with Marinette's family where they're all akumatized. And we can bring in a season 4 episode, Chi Lin, where Marinette and Sabine spend time together and the bus guy is racist like the word is said on screen by the characters to get the point across. And that can be the end of the mini arc by episode 3. It'll be a nice way to start off the season. Episode 4, to keep things fresh and interesting, we can have Chameleon. We finally see Lila again, she comes back to school and all of that. Reflect those days in its place, keeping the start of the season fresh and full of filler. Except Chameleon, of course, which isn't filler. Episode 6 can be Silencer, Episode 7 can be Oni-chan. Episode 8 should be an Adrianette-centered episode, so maybe we'll do Anna Maestro. But there is no Thomas Astrag. Instead, Bob Roth can be akumatized because something happens where he's refused entry, or actually, his work as a producer is not appreciated by anyone and everyone, and then he gets screwed over with money and things happen. Something similar in the episode can happen where Kagami, Chloe, and Marinette fight for Adrian's love and so on. Episode 9 can be Miraculous, Episode 10 Oblivia, Episode 11 Desperado, Episode 12 should be Chris Master to set up Episode 13 Time Tagger. Introduce Banix at an earlier stage of the show. Episode 14 is Kwame Buster, then Feast, then Star Train, then Ikari Gozen. Episode 18 will be Felix, Episode 19 will be Party Crasher, except Kim doesn't get the Monkey Miraculous. Remember my Prince Ali video? He gets the Monkey Miraculous. Say perhaps in the episode he is struggling to go make friends and then Marinette motivates him and in the battle she gives him the Miraculous of the monkey and he has a fun time doing it, you know? That could happen, I don't know. Episode 20 is a different villain. Say Control Freak. Now when they are at the museum, in the background there is a family with a child wanting to play with the statues but the parents say no and she is basically upset and turns into the puppeteer, but not exactly. She controls the wax statues. And another thing that will be different is the ending of the episode where Marinette realizes that Adrian only thinks of her as a friend, which will bleed into later episodes. You know, character development. What we needed in season 3, we didn't get it. Episode 21, I don't know. It can be anything that hasn't been done and anyone who hasn't been akumatized. Actually, the akumatized person isn't the main focus. The main focus is Marinette's development. We begin with Marinette taking down the photos of Adrian, not really giving up on her feelings for him, but just taking a step back. She only puts pics where it's her and all her friends, including Adrian, on the wall, and a few pics of his modeling stuff for her fashion designer inspiration. Things happen where she has an internal struggle, and by the end of the episode, she is still torn between continuing to try to pursue him or just give up and be his friend. This leads into episode 22, Cat Blanc. The only thing that is different is that in the beginning she is contemplating if she's giving the gift to Adrian as a friend or more. She decides to give it anyway as Ladybug and the episode happens as the way you remember. Episode 23 can be a Chloe focused episode. I don't know what the title of it can be, but it's Chloe. She does Chloe things and it leads to an akumatization. Actually, do you remember the waitress lady from Gabriel Agrest? Yeah, well, like in Miraculous, Ladybug and Cat Noir defeat a villain and Chloe was waiting for Ladybug to give her a Miraculous while some of the other heroes were there. She is mean to the waitress and she gets akumatized, wanting to punish Chloe for being a brat. Kind of like the Spare Bear but different. Things happen, Chloe is put on the sidelines like in Antibug and by the end of the episode, she kind of resents Ladybug. She resents her, but she also understands why Ladybug is doing this, but she's still hurt. Then episode 24, Ladybug. Then the finale happens as it does in the show. There is a way I can rewrite this to make fans like the finale even more, especially the Chloe part. Everything happens in the episode like it's supposed to. Kagami, Adrian, and Marinette having her Adrian is a friend internal struggle until the end of the first part. While Hogmoth is manipulating Chloe, he akumatizes her against her will, and she succumbs to it. Like she tries to resist, but the negative emotions win. She takes the Miraculous, transforms, and then gets akumatized, basically against her will. During the battle against Miracle Queen, Ladybug tries to talk some sense to her, and she almost gives in until Hawkmoth intervenes and she continues being evil. The same thing happens until she is de-akumatized. She apologizes for getting akumatized. She is about to give the miracle box back until Hawkmoth swoops in and takes it, almost escaping until Ladybug catches him and Master Fu relinquishes guardianship. Chloe says she will give up the Miraculous because she knows Hawkmoth will target her. This way, Chloe gets her redemption arc and willingly leaves Paris because she's in danger. I think this is better than what the writers did. Way better. It pays off years of development of a character in a satisfactory way. Yes, Chloe still leaves, but she leaves in a good way, in a good light. She's become a better person, you know? That's how season 3 ends. Marinette decides to pursue a relationship with Luca, Adrian and Kagami. Chloe gets a redemption arc and fans are left satisfied but sad that she left. If you enjoyed my soft rewrite of the show, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. See you soon and stay miraculous.